Previously on Maximus Academy.
The blue corner.
The audition fights unveiled the final 8. On arrival at the Maximus gym, the teams tackled training before the Blues claimed first blood in the challenge. And then, with a little help from Danny Green, took out Team Fight 1. It's the morning after the first team fight. An unlikely pair, Harrison and Steve, are dissecting last night's performances.
Kitty looked mean against Mark, eh?
Man, he did. He gave it a good run, but Mark just kept coming at him.
How'd you boys feel after that?
Yeah, boys, we were proud of him, man. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as it is a competition, we want to win it. Like, I was so proud of Eddie.
Yeah, the competition's getting tougher. I feel that things are starting to get more competitive now, although everybody still gets along. There's still that bit of competitive edge.
Everyone's realising how close we are getting to the crunch, and everyone's here to be Maximus champion. So yeah, definitely it's ramping up.
So what does this mean now? We've got another challenge coming up.
It means now, mate, we need to get some points on the board. I know me and my boys have spoken about it. Like, if we don't get points on the board, in our eyes, we're done.
Well, obviously now we're getting more into the competition zone, and the competition's heating up. We're now just trying to lift our intensity, just try and sharpen our minds, just be thinking ahead, a little bit quicker than our opposition, and just creating doubt all the time with our movements. Try and let the hands play a bit more, Lockie. Just let your hands play a bit more.
Training this morning with Johnny, it was great. Where I'm learning most, and I guess as a team what he's trying to push is to keep the work rate up, get our fitness. He reckons the best thing for novice boxers is to, if the fitter team generally will win.
You can just see it in the angles that they're making are much better. They're shortening their punches when they've got to be shortened, and they're jabbing so much better, the whole lot of them. Come in with that first right hand, bang, bang, come right in with it, mate. Yeah, don't wind it up, just see me, just there. Bang, bang. Yeah, Harrison, get that angle right, mate. That left's going into his nuts. So I think they were able to take a lot out of the fight last night that they all experienced, and I think it's made them understand it a bit more what it's all about. They're getting to the nitty-gritty of it.
As the boxers from both teams push hard to improve their skills, they're paid a surprise visit from seasoned veteran Garth Wood, and with him, invaluable boxing experience, both from inside the ring and from the sport itself.
Watching this morning, I've seen that they're very competitive. Well, not every one of them wants to win. There's some good power, there's some good head movement, and I was watching some of the boys on the heavy bag, some big right hands. There's a lot of talent here.
Deer looking straight in the headlights. But what you're trying to do is fake, dummy, straight at a different angle, and blind shot him.
It was unbelievable, man. Having a guy like Gar gave me a lot of tips, rolling my shoulder, going to the blind spot, throwing some combinations, quick body to the head, stuff like that. He's a great technical fighter.
What's your heritage? What nationality? Mexican. Good heritage for this game. So that's what you want to do, more or less.
And while 7 boxers push themselves to breaking point, one decides to take it easy. For he has sustained an injury that he is strategically concealing from the others.
Yeah, so yes, that was a good win. One thing out of it that I put up a bit tight, in the lower ribs. I think I noticed it midway through the second round when I threw a rip, it sort of crunched and pinched, and it's just real tight. So I come up a bit sore in my ribs after my fight yesterday. I felt it actually pinch. I think I threw like a left rip in the second round.
You've had a great win.
Yeah.
So you've got time to rest, you're very fit.
I've been sort of keeping it to myself from the other guys, just in case I come up against any of them later on in the competition. I don't want to have a big red target on it.
Just got to get that injury fixed. Yeah. So we'll get someone to look at it and just work on your recovery.
Maybe it's a bit of a muscle strain, and maybe I can come back from it, but I think if it's cracked, I don't know where to go from there.
All right, boys, firstly I want to applaud all ears for the efforts that you put in this morning.
I saw a ton of passion and will, and whoever comes away the winner in this tournament, that's exactly what they need. Talent can only get you so far, it's how much you want it.
Yeah, it was really exciting to see Garth come in. Garth just taught us it's like you can be fit, you can be a technical fighter, but it's in the mind, it's the want. Yeah, just how much you want it and how much heart you got for it.
I believe mentoring is a big part of this game, which is the loneliest sport in the world. And then I had success fighting Mundine at middleweight, so it was a glamorous division in Australia, so I stuck around. Risk and reward, even though it was hard, bigger payday, bigger fighters. I fought 3 world champions, Sam Solomon, Mundine and Gill.
What did it feel like to get the knockout on Mundine?
Yeah, all my Christmases come at once. And if you've got the right people in your corner patting you on the back and telling you where you're going wrong, the world's your oyster. Like I said to you before, mate, play the bluff game. You got to bullshit to yourself. Even if you're buggered, your fitness is down, you're playing cards, you're playing poker. Strut around that ring like, I'm all right, I'm all good, until you get your breath again, and then boom.
Having Garth come in today was a pretty cool experience, talking about not just, I guess, competing on a professional level, but getting through the mental barriers once you're up on that stage was, pretty relative.
Like the way I move and that sort of feels muscular, but like the local pain sort of indicates maybe there could be a crack there. So I don't know, it's getting me a little bit nervous. It could effectively be the end of the competition for me, but fingers crossed, hopefully I can come back with some positive results.
Following his x-rays, Mark will have a tense few hours before he receives his results. Time that will no doubt be spent wondering if this is in fact the end of the road. After the break, the teams go into strategy mode and a high-stakes challenge for the red team.
This is our last challenge. If we lose this, we may as well not even be here.
Before the break, a veteran dropped by with some valuable tips and an uncertain future for Mark's Maximus journey. In the spirit of maintaining a level playing field, the red and blue teams converge in Manly to compete in a challenge that will require them to think fast, learn new skills, and push themselves to the limit.
Hey guys, welcome to Manly Yacht Club, the site of challenge number 2. Now, I'm not too sure how many of you have dragon boated before, but you're about to be learning pretty quick.
I couldn't believe we're dragon boat racing. Like, I'm not a water guy. I think I've been in a boat probably about 6 times and they've all had motors on the back of them.
As you know, the stakes in the competition are getting higher. This challenge is worth 30 points and the winning team has control over who fights next. All right, guys, good luck, paddle hard.
The red team not winning this challenge basically means we're out of the game in our eyes. I mean, we haven't got any points on the board and we really need to go in there and give it our all. In our eyes, this is make or break, do or die.
Just remember, paddles all the way, none of these little flicky bullshit. There's going to be a lot of desperation going into this challenge today, and we can't afford to let the blue team come up with another win. It's just going to put us too far behind.
The rules of the Dragon Boat Challenge are simple. To row the 250-kilogram boat, usually paddled by a team of 20, over a 200-metre course. The first team over the line wins.
This is our last challenge. If we lose this, we may as well not even be here.
Boats are in line. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Keep it easy, boys. Keep it easy.
Blue team. Blue team. Blue team.
Oh, it's getting close. Red and blue look pretty in line. Going to be close. Blue is in front.
We're in! What the f*** are they in?
Oh, the red's coming up the outside. Really fighting till the end. And the red's coming.
100%. Let's go!
And it's the red team!
half a vote next time, don't worry about it.
Right on, boys.
Good luck. Hey! 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 Hey!
And the head start. They just short the distance as well.
Yeah, they got the inside.
Yeah, they got the inside.
Team effort. That is team effort, boys. At its best.
And so, from desperation stakes, red prevail, clawing their way back into the competition and getting some vital points on the board. Now trailing blue by only 10 points, they have the advantage of choosing the next team fight matchup.
Getting the win today was unbelievable. It was the best feeling yet.
The result today was disappointing.
It just means that we can pick the fight next.
The red team got the better out of it, but we fought hard and we were proud of it.
Now, red team got a bit of power going into this fight, so hopefully we can capitalise on it and get some more points.
It did put a bit of a downer on our team, but still, if we just go out and win all our fights, we beat the red team. It's as simple as that.
Now we've got a taste of victory, we know what it's like, so we've got to just keep up the persistence and start knocking them down.
Congratulations to the red team, but now we're looking to get the points back in the ring.
With the challenge won and an increasing point system, the red team now face a decision that could hold their competition future in the balance.
Let's think how it pans out, right? I mean, we pick this one, then what are the next two going to be after that, you know?
We've got to think strategically, that's what I've been thinking. Let's say we send a really good fighter into the next fight and wins to one of their bad fighters, then we don't have...
We don't have that good
firepower for when we get more points. Remember they said that we get more points?
Yeah. For us, we're thinking about tactics a little more now. We're realising that the points, you're getting more points for the same challenges and the same fights as you were in the get-go. So now that we've thought about that, we're kind of changing our tactics as to who we put up against next.
If we look at it, like Harrison said, we could easily knock off one of their easy ones and get 40 points and be in front.
Yeah.
But then we're running the risk of the next one. Imagine if we lose it, they pick their best fighter to fight our worst. They're going to smack us with the points.
Strategy-wise, at the moment, we might be opting to make bigger points and more points later with easier fights. Fights might not be really the matchups that we want at the moment, but to win and keep the team in the competition, that's what we'll be doing.
I reckon that's our best bet. What do you reckon on that, boys? You boys keen on that?
Happy with that?
It has to be a team vote. You sweet? You reckon? I reckon too.
With points for each fight increasing, both teams are getting fiercely strategic in who they put in the ring. And any opportunity to get one up on the opposition is seized.
Okay, what's the big surprise for today, huh?
Don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want me to know, man? I'm ready.
Exactly. We got the power. We're gonna make you sweat.
You got the power. That's what you think, man. I'll let you feel the power once you're inside the ring.
I got the power, and we got the power. Az is very, very confident. About 80% of the games are all mind games, so just trying to exhaust him a bit, whether he gets in the ring or not. I know from our day the other day, it's just so exhausting not knowing if you're going to fight or not, so I just wanted to get a bit of payback on him. I'd be ready.
I'm ready, mate.
Might be a big surprise.
I'm ready too, mate.
You don't look ready. Look, you're half asleep. You got to be ready. Look at you. You're sleeping.
As I said before, I was ready yesterday. I'm ready today.
Yeah, trying to put his flames out a little bit. He's very, very confident.
I'm ready. I'm confident. I got the power.
Everything he says is from his heart.
Don't you worry, mate. I'll do you, and I'll do the producers after that.
What about you, Evie? You in for a big day, or you just
Mate, I'm
sit
always
back
in for a big day.
I'm
I'm always in for a big day there, buddy.
You don't mind sitting back looking good, but...
We're just taking this challenge, boys, as it comes.
Yeah, good.
And just like I said prior to the race yesterday, that the water was our niche.
There's no water in the ring, mate. Let me tell you something.
Might be our time today, Max. Might be our time today, buddy.
All right, you call it a big day. I call it just another day in the office, mate. We'll see about that.
A long day in the office.
You'll feel like forever. Yes, ask Harrison, mate. Ask Harrison about it.
It didn't feel that long to me, mate.
I'll just stay quiet, let my hands do the talking.
So how about staying quiet then?
Despite the laughs, one member of the blue team is nervously awaiting results that could mean the end of the road for his Maximus hopes. After the break, Mark learns his fate.
We actually went ahead and did an X-ray.
Yeah.
And the red team's fight decision surprises even their trainer. Before the break, the red team faced some tough fight decisions after scraping back into the competition with a convincing challenge win.
We actually went ahead and did an X-ray.
Yeah.
And you'd be pleased it doesn't show a cracked rib, which is good news.
That's brilliant news. The doctor come over and told me that my rib isn't cracked.
It's great news.
I'm stoked
You'll
to
be
hear that.
back in the ring, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Awesome,
mate.
thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Yeah, extremely happy about the news. So hopefully I can sort of just ease back into it, and hopefully I'm fighting again in no time.
Yeah, we had a chat about it earlier and spoke.
Meanwhile, the red team have to explain to Johnny their decision to use their precious fight choice advantage to match novice Pete against powerhouse Lachlan.
Very different to the way I would have gone, but I'm quite willing to go with your judgment. I was going to go the other way, but the boys had got together and they came up with a good enough reason why to go with Peter. And mate, we'll still be 1-1 at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He feels that Lockie's the kingpin. When a kid's got that confidence and that planted in his head, well, we'd be a fool to interrupt with that. I think we've made the right move. There's just one thing, mate. Where do you live, Pete?
Penrith.
It's a long walk home in here, Pete.
All right, guys, you know the drill by now. Tables have turned. Red team, who have you chosen from your side to fight next?
For the red team, we've chosen me to fight.
Petey. And Pete, who have you chosen from the blue side?
From the blue side, we've chosen Lockie.
All right, Pete and Lockie, the winner of this fight will earn 30 points for their side. And as you know, you have 1 hour to prep for your fight. Best of luck, off you go.
Very interesting matchup. Big Pete is obviously the biggest and strongest in their side. Fighting Lockie, who's arguably our strongest guy. Good jab. Double.
I'm super competitive. I do not enjoy losing. Some may say I'm too competitive at times. It's like going to war, you're out there by yourself, it's you and the other bloke, so you really got to prove what you've got, and hopefully it's your day.
The thing that drives me is I want to do this for my wife Amy, I want to do this for my son Hudson, I want to do this for every little chubby kid at school that got told they couldn't do stuff, or any little chubby kid at school that was thought to themselves, nah, I won't give that a go.
Boom, boom. Yeah, we look at Peter when he walked in the door, we thought he was going to trip over his belly button, he was that fat, and you look at him today, it just shows that a lot of hard work and discipline in that short period of time. He's looking a treat. He should be very proud of himself, and with that and his confidence, we might just wipe that smile off Pitsy's face today.
Box. Put that jab. Keep your right hand up. In and out, speed. Good, beautiful. Power jabs, roll in. That's it. Hands up.
Underneath, Peter, underneath, Pete. Good boy. Go, Pete, go. Jab, Pete, jab.
Right hand up, Lockie.
Jab, Pete.
To your right.
Hands up, Lockie.
That's it.
Come on, Pete, jab.
Jab, in and out. Back on your jab, Lockie. Jab. Hands up.
First round come out, and as Johnny was saying, trying to make him miss punches, and I was getting some good punches back on him, and he was missing some punches.
Mate, he's dropping his hands, your punches are there, you can get him, mate, you can get him.
You're doing everything right, except dropping your hands. Keep your hands up.
Petey's a big boy, so I knew there was going to be plenty of heavy hits in there, and he got to capitalise on those chances when I dropped my hands. That's a big thing that I've got to keep working on.
That's it. Right and right hand.
Go, timing. Hands up now. Go in with the jab. Timing. Power jabs. Power jab. Double jab. Yes, Pete. Right hook.
Let's go, Pete. Let's go. Keep your hands up.
That's it. Left hook. Hands up, Pete. Jab. Back on the boxing. Box him.
He's absolutely mate, but you're not going up enough, mate. You've got to back yourself. Come on.
As soon as the second round bell went, I knew I was unfit. Still, I think with a lot of heart, I kept coming forward and throwing punches.
Pete, you've got 2 minutes built for Hudson, OK?
He's going to be desperate, so hands up.
Jab, jab, and a big right upper. Right upper.
Turn him. Jab, Lockie, jab. 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 That's it. Jab, Lockie. Off the front hand. Without boxing him.
As each second ticks down to the final bell, and with precious points still up for grabs, each boxer must find something extra special within himself if he is to have his hand raised at the end.
Walk around like you're the winner. Claim the victory.
The winner of Team Fight 2 is the blue corner.
Yeah, pretty bashed up, pretty bruised. The ego's a bit bruised, but we knew he was a better fighter. I'm under experience. Knew he was fitter. It showed out there. But that's one of the best gone from the blue team now, so that's more points to us in the long run. I literally took a couple for the team.
Yeah, feeling good. Good to have the win under the belt. Look, I went in there ready for some big shots from Petey. Obviously, he's a big boy and he's gone through a lot, so I knew he was going to be determined, but yeah, just went out there and tried to outbox him.
So at the end of the day, the blue team have a commanding 40-point advantage, leaving the red team hoping their strategy to fight Lachlan will pay dividends further down the track. For your chance to win your own Maximus Academy fight experience, go to the Facebook page for more details. That's facebook.com/Maximus Australia. Next time on Maximus Academy, Nigel Benn imparts some tough boxing lessons. The challenge brings a competitive spirit to the boil, and Fight 3 goes down to the wire.